welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I'm Carrie with Sims and Dragons, and today we are doing the Pleasantview General Store. Sorry, this was originally going to be just a grocery store, but I decided eventually, and you'll kind of see where the decision gets made, to make it a general store. Just because there is only so many food items you can put into the game, even with all the packs. Versus just like general goods as well. So right now I'm just trying to find, I guess, like a good lighting. I wanted to get rid of like the shadows in between each of the lights, but I don't think I end up doing that. And eventually I just kind of be like, F it, I'm keep on going. Yeah, wallpaper was also a bit of a pain because I couldn't find just like good plain wall art, I guess. Not wall art. I'm gonna stick with saying wallpaper. Because I wanted something that was very neutral, but at the same time wouldn't get that undecorated annoyance that Sims tend to get. Whoops, sorry about my phone. My grandfather is sending a factoid for the day. So yeah, you'll notice... I think this is actually, this is actually going slower than the original. I cannot speak today. Slower than the last video, simply because I kind of wanted more time to talk. I think about like what I was looking for, like what I was going to be doing with this hood and things like that. But unfortunately, it didn't quite work out that way because it's still only 17 minutes long. Granted, we are like 2 minutes in, and I'm kind of struggling for words to say. Which, if you ask some of my friends, doesn't happen often. So with these, I really wanted to do only... My dog just jumped off the couch. Little dachshund turd. I only wanted to do 2 of each different version of the coolers. I only wanted one or 2 of each of the little... Oh, what are those called? I don't even know what they're called. Little things that you normally see like in the supermarket that I'm placing right now. I wanted about 1 or 2 of each of those. And then as well, I only wanted kind of 2 of each of the other one as well to kind of make it full. You'll notice that at the end though, that's not what happens. What happens is that we end up getting multiples of it, which is fine. My brain was just, trying to get everything under control, I guess. Surprisingly, I didn't change the size of this general store. I would have and now I'm looking at it out of hindsight. It's like, that might have been a good idea at the time when I was, sorry, I thought I took out all the pauses. When I was actually originally building this, but not unfortunate, but I decided to keep it this size, which I think in the end was a really good size. So right now I'm looking for, I think it's a counter or maybe something to put along the wall. There you go, something to put along the wall so the magazines fit. Because I don't know if it's the same with all grocery stores. I assume it is. You tend to have the magazines right next to the registers. So I kind of wanted to recreate that in this as well. My boyfriend also had kind of a hand in making this because, he gave me some advice, which was super helpful, so shout out to him and his awesomeness. At this point, I'm just doing, finding some classic grocery store doors. And in about a moment, I will have realized that I forgot to put a bathroom in. So eventually I will be, sorry, it's me messing with my watch. Put a bathroom in. But right now, working on like the pavement area. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm wondering if I should have done like all pavement and put some like car parking spots, but I didn't. So I'm wondering now if I'm actually gonna go back and do it. Probably not. What else to say? I actually really am looking forward to being able to finally play this hood. I do have the original 4 families down. And you might be thinking, Carrie, there were more than 4 families in Pleasantview. Yes, there is. And with their, and granted, again, we are doing the ancestors, but if you look at the different way that the generations kind of span, if you want, like, Cassandra and Dawn to be roughly the same age, you're going to need to do, the beginning of his generation different from the beginning of hers. Or not his generation, but his family legacy is gonna have to be different than hers. And that's just simply because she has more ancestry than he does. Not saying it's a bad thing or anything, it's just that's just how it worked. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So whenever we start playing, you're going to notice that there's only 4 families in Pleasantview currently. Actually, I'm going to look up. I have it down here somewhere. Let me pull it up real quick. Because this is going to be Uberhood style. So we're going to start with 4 families. The Goths, the Crumblebottoms, the Bachelors, and... Nope, actually, that's it. Really? Oh, the Halls. So since this is the beginning of Pleasantview, let me pull up my thing here so I can actually watch it. Here we go. So since this is the beginning of Pleasantview, the creator, which I will link in the description below, because I don't think I did that last time, which my bad. But the original creator of the hoods themselves, the beginning of the base game Hoods Plus, they went through, I guess they did the same thing kind of like what I did when I originally was going to play this, and they decided to, what's the words? Oh look, I am adjusting the size. Huh. I thought I didn't do that. Whoopsie, my bad. Anyway, they decided to add in some of our Sims 3 information. So, for example, let me pull it up again. We have Victor and Gretel Goth, of course, who have Gunther and Frida. Gunther gets with Cornelia and has Mortimer, who gets with Bella, has Cassandra and Alexander. But he also has a brother named Samuel, according to... Oh, good lord, my phone is going off crazy. According to the proper lore of the Sims world of that the first 3 games take place in, who is married to a woman named Olivia. So, stop. Good criminy, you're noisy. I'm not actually this popular, I swear. So if I actually, let me pull up. There we go. Sorry, I know that I probably should have had this up already, but if you go to the actual, it's on Mob the Sims, it's the 2024 edition. This is the new beginning of Pleasantview Plus, now with accurate ancestors and genetic infant faces. And you can do either a main hood or a sub hood. This is going to be the main hood is Pleasantview. For me, the sub hoods are going to be Strangetown and Veronaville because those are the only 2 that they have. So I will have to kind of redo or just get the beginning of the older versions of the beginning of oh god, what are they called? River Blossom, Desiderata, and Belladonna. So, but if you go down to where it says list of households and goals, wow, I can't talk today. And if you look under the challenges, it tells you Victor and Gretel Goth have a daughter named Frida and a son named Gunther. Victor and Samuel Goth have an argument. So it tells you kind of like how the story should go if you want to play it to the way the lore is supposed to be. I think that is an amazing idea, and I will give kudos to whoever does it because it also includes like when to do the deaths for the different Sims and things like that, so that way they die according to the lore. I'm deciding to do it a little differently. I want them to live, I feel like I mentioned this in the last video, but I wanted to give them the chance to live their best life. So that means that the Sims are going to have actually an option to grow old and have children if they didn't originally have children. So, I mean, like, wouldn't it be interesting to see Samuel and Olivia's children growing up alongside Gunther and Frida? So now they have cousins instead of just a sibling. out in the world? Or would it be interesting to see Frida falling in love with someone? Or how many children do the Goths really end up having? I mean, we have a whole bunch of lore giving us a whole bunch of names, and apparently they didn't save onto my little thing here, which is mildly annoying. I will find it again. Whoa, I don't know, even realize what I was doing there. Oh, my throat's getting all. But, you know, just that way we can maybe bring up some of the new Sims, like, what's her name from the new Life and Death pack? Raven Dancer? Goth? I feel like I'm saying this wrong. I don't remember her actual name. From The Sims 4, but that way we can kind of implement some of the Sims 4 lore as well. I know that it's supposed to take place in an alternate timeline, but I really kind of want to make it kind of all into one. That being said, I'm not going to sit here and recreate the pancakes and all that other stuff. Instead, I will probably give the newbies some extra children, and then whoever... I know Eliza, they think Eliza was supposed to be another version of a newbie's child, I believe. Or the Spencer... I'm not going to add, like, the Spencer Kim Lewis family into there, because I just want these Sims. I don't want to incorporate all of the Sims 4. That would take forever to go through. Can you imagine having to go through that kind of Uberhood? Whew. Speaking of, I will be playing in Uberhood, like, on my own time on my PC, as well as my laptop. So if you guys want to see some clips of that or whatnot, just give me a shout out. Let me know. But they're not going to be, like, predominantly onto the channel. It's just, you know, me chilling out, having something to do that's not whenever I'm really wanting to play The Sims 2. That way I'm not constantly in record mode. Sorry. And feeling like I am needing to record literally everything. So yeah, you're obviously seeing, like, it's now becoming a general store instead of just a grocery store. I think I actually changed the door on the bathrooms. So, because I don't like that door there. If not, I will change it. Oh, I did also go back and add a bathroom into the park. So our Sims will not be suffering too much when it comes to going to the park and then really needing to use the bathroom. Trying to think of things to say. I'm running on empty. Sorry. I'm very, very strange. I need to update my, my little spreadsheet that I have here. But, either way, I really am curious how I'm going to do some of them. Because, like, eventually you have people who are supposed to get hooked up with aliens, and you have the aliens in your hood. So that'll be interesting. But either way, so we're actually almost done from the, like I said, we have about 4 minutes left of this video. A little less than 4 minutes left of the actual build. And, but yeah, so, you know, we can go in, and whenever we start having toddlers, we can see Gretel Goth come in and get all of her stuff for her babies or her toddlers. And yes, apparently I decided I needed to change the wallpaper again. Some of these I think I just, like, wanted to see what they look like, not gonna lie. Others were general, you know, like, I really do need to change this wallpaper. The bathroom is a little weird just because I could only go so far with it. Maybe later on we will extend it on the front and give us more actual bathrooms. But typically when my Sims come here, I'm not going to be planning on sticking around forever. Whoa. Roofs. I'd actually nearly forgotten that I had to put a roof on here. Now I'm kind of wondering if I should take it off and just do a flat roof. Because most grocery stores have, like, flat tops, not house style roofs, which is probably why I wasn't happy with any of them. It's a thought. Tell me what you guys think down below. Should we do a flat roof or should we do this style roof? Or just leave the roof as it is? Now for the street lamps. Why did I put the street lamp right? Okay, there we go. Just in case our Sims need to do an emergency grocery shopping at night, I tried kind of taking away again all the shadows, and then I realized, you know what, that's just way too much. They only really need one thing. Shush phone. Right where it is. And then of course we have our signs kind of saying what we're selling. We got games, we got food, we got pet stuff. I think that should be about all I do with it being dark. Unless I add more lights in. Oh, there we go. I added some more lights. That way I was happy that the front was adequately lit. Ooh. But then I took away... So why am I doing this? Sorry, it's been a while since I actually built this. So it's... Okay, so what I'm doing there is a mod to get, like, movable clouds. The clouds will actually move whenever you look at the sky. But yeah, so we are getting close to the end here, so I will catch you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. I apologize for all of my indecisiveness and my, not hacking, but like clearing my throats. I'm still kind of getting over the COVID, but I think now it's mostly just allergies, unfortunately. Anyway, so yeah, we will see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Tell me what you think. Should we... Oops, sorry, button. Should we change the roof? Should we keep the roof? I'm actually, again, really proud of this build. The next one, I think, will be a restaurant, if memory serves. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.